Money, 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 come by love. Money. Hey, my loves, I got this dope video today. Only rich people can afford to eat healthy. And we're going to go over that to see if it's really true or if it's a little bit false or how we could save a couple coins. You all want to save a little bit of money. So at any point in this video, give this video a thumbs up if something is like, aha, or that was really useful. Give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my love tribe. We're going to jump into this video right now because time is money. Money, 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 money.
I get money. Money I get it.
So I love all the money anthems, okay? My affirmations, okay? But let's really talk about it, all right? I've been plant-based now for 6 years. And when people come in my DMs and they say things like, it's so expensive to eat healthy and it costs so much money, I can't really disagree all the time, right? Like when you look at something face value in the store and it says $8.99 for something healthier versus something that's $3.99 for something that has refined sugar in it or high fructose corn syrup in it, I absolutely understand what you mean by it being more expensive to choose a healthier product. Got it, okay? But y'all know I hate giving cliche answers, but in the long run, right, eating foods that are highly processed and that have cane sugar in it versus something sweetened with dates that cost more money is actually going to cost you less in the long term, right? Because those sweets and sugars and things that they put into ordinary foods will cost you in co-pays, medical expenses, medication, urgent care visits, etc., etc., etc. Tums and NyQuil and Pepto-Bismol, that all costs. So when you actually think about it, actually saving some money, okay? Because if we know we're indulging in too many sugars, that could lead us to type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, yeast infections. You know, that monostat at the store is not cheap, okay? So when you look at it like that, yes, it can actually save you money in the long term by spending a little bit of money now on healthier products versus the cheaper products that are not healthy for you. Jumping into why rich people or people that make a lot of money or people that are wealthy, why they can afford the healthier lifestyle is because of time. I like to believe it's because of time, okay? When you are living in an environment where you're constantly having to go to work and you gotta be there on time, you're working double shifts, you're working 2 jobs, what are you lacking? Time, all right? So when you have more money, you're able to pay people for their time. So in that instance, people that have a lot of money, they may have a chef, they may have somebody that does grocery shopping for them, they may have a nutritionist, somebody that can actually teach them what they need to eat for their body, which can make their lifestyle a lot more healthier because they have the time, because they have the resources, the time and the resources, the money to be able to spend on their health, right? So if we're not as privileged, I'm going to go over some things that can help you understand how to live a healthier lifestyle, even on a budget. And not forgetting the obvious. If you have money, you can afford to buy the products that cost a little bit more. They're probably more accessible to you. So in every community, there's not a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or farmers markets which give you access to fresh fruits and fresh vegetables that give you an abundance of minerals and vitamins. There's not always access to yoga studios and Pilates studios and parks that can actually help you lose weight and stay fit and keep your cardiovascular health. So, you know, when people say, oh, rich people can live this healthy lifestyle, I can't totally disagree, right? Because there's just access. And when there's access, you can afford to live a lifestyle that can actually allow you to live longer. So this video can go so many ways, but we are going to focus on grocery shopping because that's one thing that we can control and something that we can do right now. Now, if you want to find a neighborhood that you can live in that has access to parks or Pilates studios, you can drive to them or find a way to catch a bus to a yoga studio or find a gym or a YMCA nearby you so that you can work out. Do that. Do just that. But, you know, we all got these dreams of being wealthy and rich and things like that. But this video really is about health being wealth, because there's a lot of people that are very wealthy that do not take care of their health. So I'm just so excited to give you guys this video. We're going to be jumping into more things, but I want to give you real practical things that you could do to save money on your plant-based journey. So meal planning, right? Got my paper, got my tools. So meal planning. This is how you're going to save some money, okay? Pay attention. Meal planning. So you guys have been to the grocery store and you be a little hungry already going in there and you start throwing things into the cart, and about the time you make it back home, you're looking at all your groceries and you're like, I can't even make a meal because you didn't buy the food, buy the groceries to actually make the meal, okay? You just was putting things in the cart. That looked good, that looked like it'd be good, and you weren't making the meal, okay? So before you meal plan, because I want you to come up with a list, right, of what you're going to have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, so you actually know what to buy. But before that, actually you can go to prettypumpfitness.com and there's a meal plan there for you. It's free. It comes with a grocery list and everything. But anyway, before you actually start writing down your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner, I want you to go to your circular, okay? You see these things, they come in the mail all the time. This is one way you could do this. Look in this circular right here. You can see blueberries are $2.99. The foods that are on sale are the foods that are in season. So it doesn't make sense to make a meal plan based off of your taste buds for things and foods that are not in season. You feel me? Okay. So right now it's summertime. If I say, oh, I want a pumpkin puree, pumpkin's not in season. You're going to be paying a lot for pumpkin. Okay. But guess what's in season? Blueberries. Okay. So blueberries could be an excellent snack. So go to your circular, look at it, see what's in season, see what's on sale, and start your meal plan, base your meal plan off of the foods that are in season and what's on sale. That's a good tip. That's a really good tip, okay? I need to probably do this more. And also, these could be a little old school. They still come in the mail though, okay? Notice I didn't really tell you to clip any coupons. I just told you to see what's on sale. You can go to your app for your store, right? If you have a Ralph's or a Vons or an Acme or a Pathmark or a Whole Foods or whatever store, Piggly Wiggly, Publix you have in your neighborhood, download their app and you can do virtual coupons. So you don't have to worry about clipping any coupons out and using them, taking them to the store and causing all the ruckus in the line, okay? Just, you know, they got digital coupons now. But what about organic? Does everything need to be organic? Oh, organic just costs so much more. I always have a rule of thumb when it comes to organic foods, okay? Yes, if you're being grocery shopping bougie, sometimes like I can be, okay? I try to buy things as organic as possible, okay? But here's a rule of thumb that can actually save you some money. If you want to buy something organic and you're noticing it's just a 10-cent difference, go ahead and buy the organic, right? Because we don't need those pesticides and herbicides inside of our body. But if you notice a significant difference in price, 30, 40, 50 cents or $1 difference, consider doing this. Instead of buying it fresh, go to the frozen aisle and see if you can find it organic there. For example, when blueberries and strawberries are not in season, you guys have seen them be $8.99 and $7.99, ridiculous price, fresh. But if you head to the frozen aisle, you will be able to see those same organic strawberries for a way cheaper, for a lot less. Grab the organic strawberries from the frozen section. Frozen is A-okay. Frozen is really good. When fruits and vegetables are frozen, they're usually frozen at peak, okay? So when the strawberries are at their sweetest, that's usually when they freeze all those frozen fruits and vegetables in the supermarket. So don't be afraid to buy frozen. My next rule of thumb when it comes to organic produce is if you don't eat the skin, it doesn't need to be organic, okay? That can save you a couple dollars here and there, all right? For example, A lemon, right? We don't eat the skin of a lemon. Well, if you plan on boiling the lemon or something like that, that needs to be organic. But we don't eat the skin of the lemon ordinarily. So therefore, a lemon does not need to be organic. Okay, so save a couple dollars there. Now, for example, the berries, strawberries, the blueberries, the tomatoes, those foods desperately need to be organic because they're heavily sprayed with pesticides and herbicides and can cause a lot of damage to our body. Those foods need to be organic, okay? And again, if you can't find it for a reasonable price, fresh, go to the frozen aisle or consider not buying it that season. Okay? Oh, here's another tip that I do, right? So right now, strawberries and blueberries are in season and they are a lot less expensive. So what I do is I'll buy them fresh for the discounted price and I'll freeze them myself. Just wash them, put them in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. Now you've got frozen blueberries for any time that you want, especially when it starts to get a little bit cooler out and the berries aren't in season anymore. You have your frozen blueberries. I love to do that. I do that all the time, especially if I find a good deal, $2.99, $3.99. I'm gonna take them, cut them, wash them, put them in the freezer myself. I love doing that. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Not literally the meat, but the main reason why people say eating plant-based is expensive is because they're looking at everything but real plants, okay? When you're looking at things like the faux meats and the faux cheeses, oh my gosh, I cringe every time because they're $8.99, $9.99, $10.99 for the faux meats. And that is really expensive. I mean, that can shoot your grocery bill up from $30 to $60 or $70 really, really easy. Plus, you know, those foods aren't whole food plant-based. And the gist of this channel and for you to live a healthier life is to eat whole foods, okay? Whole foods. And the grocery shopping, I'm gonna show you guys, whole foods are relatively inexpensive, okay? I'm gonna do a little comparison to show you what this whole food looks like and what you can make out of it versus what chicken and beef and everything else looks like, pork, cows and fish and things like that, because those foods are really expensive. So when we actually go to the plants, eating whole foods, you'll find out that it's not as expensive as you would think, okay? And you're able to go a lot further with the foods I'm going to show you. Hey, all right, so I got my grocery list. So I'm gonna do a Post-it. What I have to do is I actually have to make sure that I take a picture of the Post-it because I will forget the Post-it. All right. So here's one of the things about being plant-based is that sometimes you have to go to more than one store. I don't mind it, but if you're newly plant-based, I can see that being quite annoying, but it's okay, because we're trying to get the deals, all right? So first stop, I think is going to be Trader Joe's. So let's go. All right, so I'm at Trader Joe's and I got my reusable bags because that will actually save you 10 cents a bag. So let's go shopping. All right, so here's an example. The regular celery is $2.49 and the organic celery is $2.99. I'm gonna get the organic celery for the extra cents because we eat the skin. And look, the wild arugula conventional is $2.29 and the organic is $2.29. You do get more volume here, getting better health deal here. Now, when you guys are shopping in Trader Joe's, you want to avoid these, right? Because these are $5 each. It's a really quick way of making your grocery bill go really high. This is usually where people go wrong, getting all the pre-packaged things. You see the $4.99, everything is $5, $6 each. Avoid these things. Look at this, $4.99. Like, I got time for that. I'm about to come to the meat and show you guys how expensive meat is. $20. This ground beef is $6.49, $7.99. This is where the expensive things are coming in the meat. All right, so I make my own nut milk. These are probably some of the most expensive things you'll get on the plant-based side are nuts. These are $6.99 for the pieces, and then the whole ones are $7.99. You'll get more value with the whole, But if you want to save a buck or two, get the pieces for $6.99. Buy frozen fruit. Look, organic strawberries, $2.79. Sheesh, $7.49 for organic blueberries. That's so expensive. Look, $6.40. Just get the frozen instead. These are $7.99 for the organic. You can always opt for the frozen. Get the frozen ones instead. So we did our Trader Joe's shopping. We spent about $47. I still need a couple things, but this will last me through the week and, you know, some extras. So I'm at my last store. It's called Vons, and Vons is equivalent to like a Publix or a little bit higher quality store. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get the last few things that I need. But most of you guys will find this store more familiar with what's in your area. Now these are the better quality grains. The quinoa, they are $4.99, $5.99. This is a wild rice mix, so it's not all wild rice, but it's got some mix in there. Farro, 2 for $7. Okay, so these are some of the higher priced items that are in the whole food plant-based diet. Okay, but remember, these grains prevent high cholesterol, and they are great if you have some kind of insulin resistance like type 2 diabetes or PCOS. So you want to be in this aisle, and it's very much worth it to pay the extra for items like these. Remember, staying away from these white starchy rices, okay? You want to stay away from these and go more towards the whole grains. Okay, oh, here's an example. Okay, so this imperial butter is $1.99. all right. These country crock lights are $4.99. That's a big one for $8.99. And we look at the plant butter, we're looking at $4.99, $4.99, $5.99. Again, these are not whole food plant-based, and they are pricey. Okay, so you want to stay away from these anyway, even the plant butters and things like that. But if you are making something for a holiday or some kind of dessert or something, prices are very comparable with the plant-based options. Okay, so if you're getting a really good European style butter for $4.99 or $7.99 or $4.99, the plant-based butters are maybe about $1 extra. Okay, so choose wisely, but you can probably find these on sale somewhere as well. Those of you who already know, stay away from these foods. They are not health foods. They will not get you healthy. I do not recommend these, even for the price, on a whole food plant-based diet. These will not lower your cholesterol. They will not lower your blood pressure. So stay away from those. So you remember what I said about the digital coupons? Look, you can get this for $2.97 for the cherries, but you got to download the app and get the digital coupons. That's a really good deal for the cherries. And we're back. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun making it. I hope you found something helpful or useful or had one of those aha moments. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. We learned how to save a couple dollars grocery shopping, how to make a meal plan. And if you need a meal plan, please feel free to click one of the links below. I'll put it right below for your free meal plan that comes with the grocery shopping list, recipes, and everything. So you can start your journey tomorrow or right now. Okay? Yeah, so we can save a couple dollars. We don't have to be rich to eat healthy. You don't have to be rich to have a healthier lifestyle. It just takes a little bit of intention, a little bit more time, and a little strategy. But we got this. We got this, okay? Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.